the Intercity Pace Final for the Commercial Hotel at Morpeth. And Dream Softly here at $2.50 over Muddy River at $3. OK, they're at the start at the Meadows. Let's go back to Michael Radley.
Royal Realm, Michael Formosa driving for Greg Littlejohn, a Morissette trainer. There we see Graham Watts driving past us on Ambrose at $33, and there's Jason Proctor on Corral. And Neil Day on Muddy Rivers there. In Skipper Rip is favourite at $2. I thought Arinka Barbie would have been favourite, especially on New South Wales. At $2.80, that's very good price. I'm going to tip number 4, Arinka Barbie, especially at the price. It's on top. I think she'll lead, and if she leads, she's going to be awfully hard to run down. I think she's the one to beat. Number 2, which is Skipper Riff. If he gets a clear run, it's obviously the testing material. He's the form stayer in Australia at the moment, coming off very good wins at Angle Park, and then a very good win in the heat. He won at Angle Park on the Thursday night, then on the Saturday night came and ran the fastest of the heats in a time of 22:51. And he's no doubt the testing material. Most punters have levelled it out at those 2 runners, number 4, Arinka Barbie, and number 2, Skipper Rip. Sam Sultana's dog, Miss Malta, is definitely a danger. I spoke to most of the trainers before, and I said who's the main danger. Not only did they single out Skipper Rip and Arinka Barbie, but also number 1, Miss Malta. They got plenty of respect for the Sam Sultana trained bitch by Token Prince out of She's Punchral, and from box 1's going to be awfully hard to beat. Endless Pit, I was impressed with its run last week, second behind Arinka Barbie. Thought it never gave in, and if it keeps on punching through, it's going to be also one of the main chances. I put it in for 4th. The rest are really up against it. Chic, Lucy, Schussler and Resigned, even though the kennel thinks Schussler is well boxed out there. Outside these good dogs such as Arinka Barbie and Skipper Rip, who are going to be close to the fence the entire race, it's a bit of an ask from out there, and my tips are 4, 2, 1 and 5. Now there's 4 and 24/7, I should say, at Albion Park, and Maitland, they're moving towards the barriers for the final. Now it's into Ov's Odd Dream Softly. They're not a bad punting stable, the Queese stable. They don't mind having a go, and obviously they've had a go at this one. It's into $1.90 on the New South Wales TAB. They are running late here at Maitland, because at Maitland they're singing the anthem, and they're not nearly ready to go. So the Group 1 Association Cup, they're moving towards the boxes. Josh, it's a very good race. Now Arinka Barbie's had support. I think she'll start favourite on the tote, mate.
Good on you, Michael. Thank you. Very best of luck to all concerned with not only the feature race coming up at Wentworth Park, the Association Cup, but also the Intercity Pace at Maitland, which is going to follow Wentworth Park. Globe Derby Park's only in 2 minutes. The Meadows is only in about 8 minutes. Let's look at the market there. There's the market at the Meadows. It's 2 and 7 minutes as we go to Wentworth Park for the Group 1 Association Cup final. Your caller, Peter Johnson.
$2.30 for 2, Skipper Rip. And on the third line of betting, and has come in with some good support, is Miss Malta at $7. Now forward they go. Miss Malta, Watts, New Endless Pit, Schussler forward. Skipper Rip, Arinka Barbie, Chic Lucy and Resign complete the line. They're all ready. Bunny rolling now. The Association Cup of 2004. Racing. Coming out first was Arinka Barbie, straight to the lead. Schussler nicely away and getting into third hole. Chic Lucy, Resigned on the outside, followed by Watts, New Endless Pit, Miss Malta. Skipper Rip is last of all as they come down the straight the first time. Arinka Barbie shows the way, 1 lap to go. 2 lengths Chic Lucy, Schussler the outside. 2 lengths off to Resign, Miss Malta the outside. Skipper Rip improves, and then came Endless Pit. Watts New last of all. Down the back, Arinka Barbie. 3 lengths in front now 4 or 5. Getting away, Arinka Barbie. In second place, Chic Lucy. Skipper Rip from the tail of the field, rattling home. Around the corner, Arinka Barbie, 3 in front from Skipper Rip. And Arinka Barbie wins the Association Cup. Arinka Barbie by 1.5 lengths to Skipper Rip. Chic Lucy third, followed by Endless Pit and Miss Malta, Schussler. And then came Resigned, and What's New is last in 42.54.
Great win by Arinka Barbie. More details to come as we go to Maitland for the Intercity Pace. Here's Mark.
Close to a start. Dream Softly. $1.90, it's a good guy. There's over 80 grand in the win pool. Blue Lights, Intercity Pace final for the 43rd time is underway. And Dream Softly crossed easily at the start. He became tangled up with Buttercup Baby. And Corralled flew out and led, going out of the straight by about a length and a half over Muddy River. Dream Softly back to third. Buttercup Baby pushed 3 wide around the first corner and he went off stride. So Buttercup Baby has galloped and Dream Softly is able to get into the clear and is charging up towards Corralled, who's keen to just test him to see if he can hold him out. But Dream Softly is going to take him on and there's a bit of speed on up front. 3 lengths away third, Royal Realm, and then came Muddy River, followed by Ambrose. 3 deep was That Bad Cat operative there between Horses and Tarboy Hanover on the pegs. 1 to Buttercup Baby and Remember Rusty, who was off to a slow start 2 lengths away. Dream Softly's now in front, but he used some juice to get there. He's a length over Corralled and Royal Realm, 3 lengths away third. Then came That Bad Cat, still 3 deep, trying to get around Muddy River. If he does so, Muddy River will be 1-1. Royal Realm up ahead of them, thinking about coming off the pegs also. Ambrose for the moment, 4 back the marker line. On its back, Tarboy Hanover and a neck to operative there. And then came Buttercup Baby and Remember Rusty a length away last. A lap and 3/4 to go, and Glenn McElhinney has the very short price favourite Dream Softly in the lead. He's a length clear over Corralled and Royal Realm third, the first 3 all next to the markers. That Bad Cat now fourth, 1 and there leading up the running line. 1-1 was Muddy River. Then came Ambrose, followed by Operative Air. It's travelling on the outside of Tarboy Hanover. 2 to Buttercup Baby, and a length away last of all was Remember Rusty. The Maitland Intercity Pace field head to the top end with around 1100 left to go, and Dream Softly is in front. He's tried to back off now through these middle stages as no one's pressuring him. Corralled the second, being put into a pocket by That Bad Cat. Muddy River has enjoyed a good trip in the race. It's 1 out and 1 back, fourth around Royal Realm. They were followed next on the pegs as they swing in for the bell by Ambrose. Around at Operative Air, 1 length to Buttercup Baby on the outside of Tarboy Hanover, and the Chestnut Remember Rusty's a length away last. Inside a circuit to go. Dream Softly still leads by 1 length. Corralled behind him second. That Bad Cat ahead away third. Muddy River yet to go. This is where he won his heat from last week. He's fourth on the outside of Royal Realm. There's some moves coming from the back. Remember Rusty takes off. Was able to get around Operative Air Ambrose. Under the whip Buttercup Baby and Tarboy Hanover last. It is still Dream Softly though. Past the quarter, leading 3/4. That Bad Cat second. Here comes Muddy River. He sprints up 3 deep. No run for Corralled. And then came Remember Rusty. He drops off. Royal Realm gets 1 off. Coming to the bend. Leader is still Dream Softly. It leads by about a head over Muddy River. There was trouble on the bend. A driver tipped out more later. Leader for home, Dream Softly. Muddy River's going after him though. The favourites will fight it out. Dream Softly kicking. Muddy River goes to him. The Intercity's going to Goulburn. Well done, Neil Day. Muddy River a half length. Dream Softly Corralled. Then Royal Realm, Ambrose, Operative Air. Now, we lost at least 3. Tarboy Hanover's driver has stayed in the bike. We lost That Bad Cat. Drivers are conscious. Buttercup Baby. And Tarboy Hanover and Remember Rusty badly interfered with in an action-packed last 250 metres of the Intercity Pace. Well done to Mick, Elaine Porter, the owners, and Neil Day, the winning trainer-driver.
Rightio from Maitland to Globe Derby. This is race 8. Presentation taking place to the winning connections of Irinka Barbie, who defeated Skipper Rip and Chic Lucy. 42.54 was the time. 42.54. Sectionals of 16.45 and 25.62. 16.45, 25.62. Great front-running display by Irinka Barbie. She was getting tired near home. Skipper Rip was pegging her back, but went down by about a length or so. And Chic Lucy, a game run third. The Intercity Pace went to Muddy River. It was an action-packed race. 3 horses coming down just before the home turn, and hopefully we'll be able to get a report with Mark prior to the running of the next event there, race number 8. And Paparazzo caught